Hi, my name's John Perkis, and when I was on holiday once as a kid, I almost drowned in a swimming pool, but I was saved by a man with one leg. And that man saved my life so that decades later, I could make YouTube videos about board games. And this year, I did my best to honor him by making videos like my top 10 mistakes most board gamers make, in which I told you off for doing things I've done many times myself. Stop buying so many games. And you liked it. I recommended board games I really believe in, new and old, because I try to look through the hype and the artwork to find the games that are actually worth playing. And I made a lot of jokes. I'm not nostalgic about the 90s. How could you be? It's when all our parents got divorced. Some people watch Rodney Smith videos. Some people read rulebooks in bed. Some people watch Rodney Smith videos in bed, but I think that's for other reasons. You have the option to cut corners. But if you do it too much, you'll live to regret it. It's how politics used to work. Even though no game is objectively bad, some games are subjectively bad for the entire population of the world. This channel is funded by viewers like you. None of these videos would have been made if it weren't for donations from my patrons on Patreon. If you enjoyed watching my videos this year, I'm asking for your support. If you can afford to, and want to, please become a patron of the channel. And here's 11 reasons why you should. 1. To join the Actualol Discord. We've got a wonderful community going on in our Discord, which is like a big chat room / message board for patrons. If you want to ask me what I think about a game, or chat about what you've been playing, or get good recommendations, you should come join the Discord. It's a friendly place that doesn't have any of that negativity or snobbery that you can sometimes get on Reddit or Board Game Geek. 2, to get the newsletter. Every month in the Actualol newsletter, you'll hear about the games I've been playing and what I've been up to. And I review games that aren't in my videos, so if you want to know what I thought of all of these titles, go and catch up with my past newsletters. Plus, I play a lot of mediocre games to find the good ones to talk about on the channel, so I'll let you know which games don't cut the mustard. This is what I said in my last newsletter about a game that's been getting too much hype. I'm not a fan of these everything is great, have all the things games. I want drama and tension and scarcity, and this has none of that. There's something so pointless about the constant taking of resources. The game won't stop giving them to you, that it devalues them and everything you're doing. And it feels like busy work, doing repetitive tasks with your hands to disguise the fact you're doing little with your brain. 3, to keep Actualol independent. When I say a game is good, you need to believe that that's what I really think, not something I've been paid to say, which is why I've never made sponsored content on this channel. So you can trust that you're getting my honest opinion and nothing else. As long as I can make a living on Patreon, I can keep it that way. 4, as a tip for good service, think of me as your gaming sommelier. I'm here to recommend games you'll enjoy. If my recommendations have helped you find games that you love, isn't that worth a tip? Just like you'd tip a sommelier if they picked a wine you fell in love with. And if you're dealing with sommeliers a lot, you can probably spare a little Patreon pledge. And what about if that sommelier made you laugh during a boring day at work? I know you're all watching at work. The stats don't lie. And look, if the good game recommendations start drying up or the jokes aren't funny anymore, then by all means stop tipping. Number 5, to play games with me. If you want to test my gaming skills, you can play with us on Board Game Arena. We arrange it through the Discord, and there's always something fun on the go. I'm currently losing every game of Point Salad because it's a total luck fest, and winning at Ticket to Ride, which means it must be highly strategic. Number 6 is to keep Actualol interesting. Being supported on Patreon means I can review the games that deserve the attention, not the games with the most hype because I'm chasing views or some game I've been paid to cover. Having a big marketing budget or a flashy production doesn't mean it's a good game, and my job is to filter out the rubbish and find the gems, no matter how small they are. And I couldn't do that without patrons. Number 7 is for more of the same. If you've enjoyed my videos this year and you'd like me to make more in that vein, you can ensure that by donating. See, I use my Patreon as a barometer. If my income goes down, I figure I must be doing something wrong, so I need to change up my style. I was once told by someone in this industry that to gain support on Patreon, I would have to get political in my board game videos. I want to believe that I can earn support by being entertaining and funny and insightful. Let me know if you agree. Number 8 is to get your name in lights. If you pledge at $10 a month, I will put your name in the credits of every video. So when you meet another person who watches the channel, you can bring up the latest video on your phone, show them your name, and force them to thank you. Pretty cool, if a bit aggressive. Number 9 is to pay it forward. If you were getting into the hobby now, which videos would you want to watch first? With my couples and gateway games guides, my mistakes videos, I'm trying to welcome newbies to modern board games and turn them into lifelong gamers. Monopoly is dead, now go buy a Kallax. So I'm asking you to pay it forward. Donate so I can keep welcoming new people to your favorite hobby. Number 10 is that you can get a discount. You can save 10% on your pledge by paying for a year all at once. It means you get all the same perks for less money, and it helps me plan for the future, knowing I've got your continued support. And number 11 is to keep Actualol funny. It's so much easier to make funny videos when I'm not worrying about money.
Why don't you come over here and play a little gig in Wyoming?
If any of those reasons mean something to you, please sign up today and become an Actualol patron at patreon.com/Actualol. There's a link below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you to everyone who donates. I literally couldn't make these videos without you. Here's to another year of Actualol.